What the heck is going on with this?
Oh, come on.
That it didn't record the beginning of the show.
Is it recording it now?
Of course it is. You know what? This computer thingy, I had it set up and it went to work and it was doing great, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I'm not going backwards and starting from the beginning.
I'm not starting nothing, but I mean, I know that me and you are going down to Renegades this weekend.
Yep, going to Renegade Saturday, 12 to 4.
Their first
Great food.
anniversary sale.
Yep,
The first anniversary party.
First anniversary party. They got music. They got live
Trophies.
music.
They've got raffles. They got 50/50.
Best bike, best paint, best everything.
Discounts on SOA.
Yep, the Sons of Anarchy stuff is all over the place. They got it all discounted.
They have the shop here in Deer Park.
You get a chance, get out
Road. It's from 12 to 4.
Now, what was this camera that's doing?
I don't know. It's working, so just talk. What's your
Yeah,
problem?
talk. Now, Miley Cyrus, here's Michael Jackson's little sister. Now she's got a monkey.
Who's got a monkey?
Then what did I just say? Didn't
Well,
I
it's
say-
on Miley Cyrus, so why is it Miley
As-
Cyrus' sister?
As in Michael Jackson's sister. Now she has a monkey.
Well, it's weird because the monkey's on Miley Cyrus's back.
Notice he still had his clothes on. Should tell you something, Miley.
Whatever.
And even the monkey doesn't want to fuck her. Come on.
Whatever.
No, whatever. It's the truth.
We do have children that listen to this.
Oh, stop. What kids are listening? They're all in school. Be realistic. The only one is at home with the teenagers. $190,000 worth of jewelry was taken from clients. Wow. The dog walker seems to have robbed while walking its Labradoodle. Whatever the hell kind of dog that is.
I don't know.
And, holy shit. They got these people for $190,000. That's sick. I see why I don't have dogs. Who wants... No, I got to trust somebody, and they go along and they rob my house. That's so stupid. Shows that you can't trust anybody. Anybody.
Yep. I know that.
That's so disgusting. What's with Mark Sanchez? Is he a girl? That he's got his hair and it's something that I would put in my granddaughter's head.
That kid that faked his dad's death, they
Yeah.
have a warrant for his arrest.
Why? What did that idiot do now? Faked his own death?
I guess he took off.
Come on.
What bullshit? What's this? They live next door to Jimmy Buffett. Oh, Richard Gere and Carrie Lowell. They live next door to Jimmy Buffett and they're selling their houses. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Get out. Who cares you're getting a divorce? I don't get any of the money. So who gives a shit?
What is it? Branson Space Race. Billionaire Richard Branson. What the hell is this idiot doing?
I don't know, but you don't tell.
Why is he having Justin Bieber and Leonardo DiCaprio on a zero-gravity flight?
What?
Yeah, he's flying somewhere in the outer space, this moron. And he invited Justin Bieber and Leonardo DiCaprio. Leave Leonardo here, send Justin Bieber upstairs just in case something goes wrong. But they're booking flights to nowhere. You're going to fly into space, circle the Earth, and then come back for $100,000 a head. Isn't that a little ridiculous?
A daycare center in Long Island
Guess
was
not.
cited for using corporal punishment on children. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I'd like to find out what that was about. Magnolia Child Care Center in
In Long Beach. like that. Oh, on Long Island. It's not Long Island. It's Long Beach. It has nothing to do with Long Island.
Just so.
Long Beach does not. It's in Queens.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's Nassau County.
Okay.
Hello? Did you grow up out there?
Get out of here.
It's Nassau County. Where do you get its Queens?
That's ridiculous. Why didn't they just put up?
Oh, sorry, new phone.
Why didn't they just put up that in Nassau County instead of Long Island? Has nothing to do with Long Island.
What has nothing to do with Long Island?
All right, it doesn't. Then it just says it and then drops
It says Long
Beach cited for 8 violations. When you read it, it says Long Island daycare.
But it is a Long Island daycare. Where do you get that
so.
it's not?
I don't think so.
How is it not a Long Island daycare? It's on Long Island.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Ian, come on.
No, logically, why not? Long Beach is part of Long Island.
But it should say Long Beach, Long Island, not Long Island, and generalize the whole thing.
They
and then
didn't
you got to
generalize
guess
the
where
whole
it is.
thing.
They did.
Please.
Let's see.
8 violations, including corporal punishment.
What is this?
Wow.
What happened?
It says kind of discipline that they were doing was bad. Maintaining compassionate supervision to protect the physical and intelligent social curricular. Okay, what's happening is...
Go ahead and stop mumbling and speak.
Oh, like you do. 1 second. I'm trying to figure out where they did this. What they did.
They don't even know what they did, please. Look at this. Let me read this again.
Go ahead.
Lindsay Lohan, number one, she's going for a beaver shot like her daughter had in the back of the car. She's you got to dress up to her cooch, and like no one's gonna notice. Her lawyer says, well, the judge Joe Watson suspended Dina's driver's license. Then he released her without bail. Told her she's not allowed to drive. Dina Lohan is painfully mindful of the gravity of her DWI arrest. She has been a victim of a home filled with domestic violence and financial instability. I am confident the DA will temper justice with mercy. Dina was pulled over for speeding on the Northern Parkway September 12th and was arrested when cops found out she had a blood alcohol of 0.15, double the legal amount said. Well, why isn't she going to jail like everybody else? Everybody else on Long Island has financial woes. So what makes Dina different? Everybody has domestic problems in their homes. What makes it different for Dina Lohan?
You know what? It's because she's Lindsay Lohan's mother.
She dropped the ball, and look at her. It's almost like you can always see that she's almost getting ready to open her legs so they can take the picture so she can sue someone because her bush is hanging out. Come on.
And what this the thing was the 23-year-old kid. He's been out of jail. He's been free on bail while waiting sentence charges in conspiracy to fake his dad's death. And he disappeared.
That's bullshit.
He cut out on bail.
All right, now I see why they got a warrant for his arrest.
Yeah.
72 debtors, terror attack. Listen to this shit. 6 weeks ago,
Wait, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but what magazine do you want to go in the front of?
Rolling Stone. Why?
Well, guess who's in the front of it?
Oh, come the fuck on.
Miley Cyrus naked.
Yeah, I'll go on naked.
No.
These Kenyans that were going around killing people at this mall, you ready for this? They targeted American and openly non-Muslim women and children. I cannot believe, now here, your beautiful Muslim nation over there, they only killed non-Muslim and women and children. You know what? These are disgusting.
Well, how about
They're all
this?
going to burn in hell. These really are.
A 3-year-old died
Yeah.
after being folded into a sofa bed.
How did you get the kid in the sofa bed, you moron?
A Harlem 3-year-old girl was killed Sunday when her sister pushed a sofa bed in which folded the girl inside. Then the 5-year-old sister pushed the bed in and folded it up.
What?
This just doesn't make sense. It says a 3-year-old Manhattan girl was killed Sunday when her sister, in pushing the sofa bed, which folded her inside. It said Asante was laying in the sofa bed with her 10-year-old sister in her Harlem home. Then the 5-year-old sister pushed the sofa bed in and folded it up. The older sister escaped harm, except for a few bumps and bruises. Police arrested the girl's mother's live-in boyfriend, who was watching the girls and charged with endangering the welfare of the children. Okay, but then how the hell did she die by being folded up into
All right,
it?
let's go through
So that child had to have been there
punch a hole right in the
for
story.
a while.
Let's punch a hole right in the story. A 3-year-old and a 10-year-old are laying on the couch, on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
A 5-year-old has enough strength to close the 10-year-old and the 3-year-old in
the
bed.
3-year-old in it.
Wait a second. If you listen to what you read, she escaped with minimal injuries.
Yeah.
The 10-year-old has got to be a lot bigger than the 5-year-old.
And you tell me they couldn't open it to get the 3-year-old out?
But the 10-year-old escaped. And she was able to fold it down all the way?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. That boyfriend smells like shit.
Well, you know,
That smells like shit.
100%.
You know, I don't understand people. I really don't. He's sitting right there, and instead of saying to the 5-year-old, no, Charnel, don't do that. You know, Sandra and Quanika are in the couch.
They're making the guy get rid of all his 850,
Yeah, because they didn't get a part of
Snakes.
the pie, that's why.
Yep. Yep. Boy, what an exciting day it is today.
Yeah.
So with that, I will go to a commercial.
Go ahead. There's really even a news.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, mommy and dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet. Babylandia.
Here you go, play with us on the bus.
wheels on the bus.
Round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Eva, one of our 4 million owners, has her cat insured with Folksam. This one is for you.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly.
Visit folksam.se and tell us what makes your heart beat faster.
Well, sure shit ain't Paulie who makes my heart beat faster.
Yeah. I had spoke about this during the week about Brian Holloway, the ex-football player whose house was trashed. And they're threatening to sue him after their children destroyed
What's up?
his house and
What's going on? You always call me when I'm on the
showed their, all these posts on Twitter
I do show
and
from 9 to 10.
Twitter and HBO, Twitter and Facebook,
Call 669.
and
Yep.
now they're asking the question: should parents are the ones who are threatening to sue football player because of what they did to his house? They trashed his house, and they're going to sue him. Now, a lot of people are agreeing what I said. Those kids, every one of those kids that had enough nerve to trash his house, should have been over there with money in their pockets, paying the contractor to rebuild the house, to get his property cleaned, to put all his security system back in place. All right? And in some way, the police should also be held accountable because they knew those kids didn't live there and said they'd shoot them off the property after they trashed his house. All right? This is... I don't know what to make of it anymore.
You know
I
what?
really
They're
don't.
trying to make it that it's his fault. But you want
Right.
to know what? He took precautions to lock up his house. He took precautions for nobody to go in it.
Right.
Now, the parents want to sit there and fight with him, and it's bullshit.
Right, they want to sue him because they don't have any control over their
Little
kids.
children. Good morning, you're on Madhouse.
Hey,
What are you doing?
nothing. Yeah. Ever since Anthony saw freaking Dark Knight Rises, he's obsessed with Bane. I swear to God, we went to the gym last week, and all of a sudden, I hear Anthony, you really adapted to the gym like, I was molded by it, raised by it. I didn't see you resting until I was nearly a man. I'm like, Dad, shut the hell up.
That's your brother.
Dad, you just shut the hell up. I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden, I wake up, everything's sleeping in my feet. I'm like, oh my God, you scared the fuck out of me. He goes, now it's not the time to fear. That comes later.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, well, you
What are
guys
you
get a hold
doing?
of a movie, and that's it.
Yep.
What are you up to?
Shower. Anthony said shout out from the shower.
Tell him to take a shower
Shout
and
out
shut
from
up.
the shower. Okay.
Shout out to Adrian.
Vinny, go turn off the hot water.
He said shout out to hot water. Anthony said shout out to the Asian girls looking like him some.
Yeah, he looks like an Asian girl. Go turn off the hot water.
Oh my.
Save your mother and Chuck $3.
I know, right? The other day, Mom and Chuck thought Dean was in the house, and all of a sudden we're sleeping. Chuck goes up to Andy, kicks him, he goes, Dean? And he goes, Dad, look like fucking Dean. Next time you kick him, I'll kick you in your shins.
Jesus Christ, what is going on over there? What are they, paranoid of Dean?
I'm not even kidding.
I don't like that kid.
This is real stuff.
Does your mother think Dean is hot or something that she's obsessed with him?
Dad, I'm not even kidding. Dean was taking a poop in the bathroom downstairs, and next thing you know, Mom saw Anthony was deep in the closet. So Mom goes into the closet, kicks it in. Anthony goes, "What the hell do you want?" She said, "Hey, what are you doing in the closet?" He goes, "I'm going to the audio. Leave me alone."
What is her problem?
Listen, you guys got to get rid of that kid.
God,
Tell me about it.
that is so
Oh my
stupid.
God. Oh my God. Speaking of which, anyway, Dad, you want to hear something? You want to hear something really funny?
What is his problem in the background?
He's talking about Kim Kardashian's butt.
tell him just to stand in the shower and be quiet.
Yeah, listen to this.
Tell him to lift and use soap.
I know, right? He never does.
Excuse me, I remember another twin that didn't either.
So again, I don't want to talk about hygiene. What's going on?
What, Vinny? I wasn't saying.
Go over there, correct my kid? This shit, the chick Kardashian bullshit. Who just told us America? Yes, them all the news. I've seen that shit.
Your sons are losing it.
Dad,
What?
here's your topic. What really grinds your kid is the Kardashians on the papers. Tell the news, tell people around the world, get them the hell off the freaking papers. I'm not looking at them.
No, I'm looking up Lindsay
I'm
Lohan's
sick and
mother's
tired
dress.
of looking at Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I know. And I look at Miley Cyrus. No, forget Miley Cyrus. That girl can't twerk for shit. I can twerk better in my sleep.
What?
I must spread the word.
I don't understand it. I really.
All the viewers or guys listening, when the girl's standing by herself, do not approach her. She is farting.
Yeah, here's one for you. I cannot believe this girl made 300 sandwiches for her man.
Very nice.
Who made that many? What kind? What kind of it?
One's like, we're coming over. The other one's like, what kind?
I don't know. This asshole made 300 sandwiches. And wait a second. And she documented it. She photographed and documented herself making 300 sandwiches for her boyfriend.
Now, Pippa, is he?
And look at her boyfriend.
Big fat?
Look at him. He's got blonde hair. His hairline is in the middle of his forehead, like Gandolfini. And she's this. I guess she's supposed to be. Her name is Smith. I guess she's supposed to be Puerto Rican. She had this big nose and this huge smile with these big teeth. Now I see why she made him 300 sandwiches.
Sex must be good, but the feet must be ugly.
Yeah, it looks like someone smacked him in the face with a shovel.
We gotta get rid of those.
So what are you boys doing today?
Go to the gym and work.
Gym and work?
Yeah, well, come on, man. You guys know us by now.
Hold on a minute. I do know you. Who works? Whoa. You want to give me a heart attack? You both have a job now?
No, you got jokes right now. Look, I'll come down there.
All right, boys. You got to hold on because I have another call.
Go ahead.
Good morning. You're on Madhouse.
Good morning,
DJ Vinny Dice in the house with you.
Hey, Vin. How you doing?
Well, I haven't heard from anybody in a while, so I want to see what's going on over there.
Well, you've been so busy now with the girls going back to school and everything, you know. I don't want to bother you.
That's all right. I'm just calling in with the Mega Lotto numbers. It's 4, 11, 32, 39, 40 with the supplementary number 33.
Nice, thank you.
Yes, well, no problem. In sports, the Mets lose, and the Yankees will not have a playoff berth this year. That's right. The New York Yankees will not make it to the playoffs.
Well, we know the Mets lose.
Nice. Well, the Yankees aren't going to make it, but it looks like Dina Lohan might be catching flies with her Rolls Royce there. Did you get the paper?
I didn't get the papers. They call me Vinny 2 times. The papers. No, I didn't get the papers.
Well, Vinny 2 times.
The paper comes in the thing over there where the guy throws the paper.
It comes in the thing over there.
Goes, hey, you get the paper! And right away he gets the paper. I give it to the old man to read, and I don't get to see it till about noon.
Well, you better watch because I think what page is that?
Then you don't know if he gets the New York Post.
Vinny.
Daily News. I'm still Brooklyn, Queens.
All right. Well, basically it's the same thing. Keep him away from like page 13.
Well, is it something that he might?
Yeah, he might.
Lindsay Lohan's mom with her legs open. You know, she's
Lindsay
showing
Lohan's mother has a fly trap out. She's trying to catch flies in the back of a Rolls Royce.
She got her legs open.
Yeah, Minga, you got to see this. She's sewing so much wool she can make a cashmere jacket.
She's going to court in a Rolls Royce, but she's sitting there saying that she's financially strapped.
Yeah, that's what happens. You notice all these people that make it famous somewhat, they always manage to become broke.
Shit, it's all the drugs that they're doing.
Give me $500,000. I'm not kidding you. Right now, give me $500,000 cash. I can retire.
You give me $500,000 cash, you ain't gonna find me.
I'll be investing that shit.
Holy, where would we be if we had $500,000 cash right now?
I'd be naked in Las Vegas, drunk.
That's your thing. No, seriously, you would go to Las Vegas.
No.
I would go for a couple of days, but I'd probably
I'm
take.
saying, where would you $500,000 cash?
I would buy a house in Florida.
It's good, smart, yeah.
And put a couple of $100,000. Well, you think you buy $100,000 house?
Yeah, but I was thinking $1.50. But
Yeah, no
Down
more
in
than a
Florida,
$1.50.
Down in Florida, you don't need a $1.50 house down there.
Right.
Yeah, I want to live a little large, but $100,000 I could do.
$100,000 in Florida,
100,000 buys you
you'll
an
live in
exclusive
big-time
neighborhood.
lodge. Buys your whole condo complex.
Right. Then I would take probably like $150,000 and put it in the bank for when I'm 65.
All right, we still got $250,000 left.
And then I'd buy I'd buy myself a nice car, and then I'd buy $100,000 worth of stock in Twitter, being it went public. And I'd keep $50,000, and I'd get a couple of hookers, get drunk, and do nothing.
And what would you do with Annie, though? I mean, if I think
She can watch. I'll pay her to be one of the hookers.
I don't think so.
I'll give her $10,000 to run around the house naked.
Now listen to us. We're talking about a measly $500,000. Was set. These people have made millions upon millions.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I heard Robin Williams is broke.
Yep.
Yeah, he just went back to movies.
He's doing television. He's got to get. He told him he needs a weekly paycheck because his first marriage ended in divorce, and
She took everything that he owned.
She took half of everything he gets, half of the residuals and everything, because there was no prenup when he did Mork and Mindy, so she gets paid for that. And then he had kids that are now grown. But his second wife, he had younger children, and his payments, child support payment, is like $250,000 a month.
Wow.
Well, let me ask you a question. This guy's been around since the 70s. You mean to tell me that he hasn't put a couple of dollars on the side under a mattress
Right.
for a rainy day?
They're so full of shit.
They really are, because you know somewhere this guy's got a couple of million stashed away somewhere.
Definitely. Look at Jay Leno. Jay Leno, he paid cash. He saved $2.5 million for his house when he first got into business, and he pays everything cash, so there's no mortgages on it, nothing. He owns everything outright. Do you know last year Jay Leno made something like $60 million, and that guy thinks he's going to go broke?
Right, that's him. What is their idea of broke? $10 million?
No, he's actually afraid of being homeless.
Homeless?
Yes. It's his fear.
Jay Leno?
Yes, it's him.
He's got more cars and more bikes and everything else.
But he's afraid of one day waking up and it's all going to be taken away because he did something stupid.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, you know what?
And him and his wife, they both had, she got sterile, he had a vasectomy, so they couldn't have any kids. They both agreed. No, it's not. Because they both agreed in their professions that they would be the worst parents. Because he's never home. He's on the road 300 days a year. She's an insurance investment or something, so she's never home. So what kind of parents would they make? And that's what Jay said. He says, what am I going to have? Kids that are just going to run through the street because I'm rich? That's not fair to the kids.
Well, Paul, let me ask you a question. When does it all end? We're talking about $500,000. We're done. This guy's made millions upon millions. Why don't he just say to himself, you know what? I want to be a regular person, start a family, have kids. I don't need $60 million. A nice house somewhere, paid cash. You know,
they don't know how to do that.
Vin, it's what you call greed.
It's not greed. It's all about them.
It's greed.
Think about it, Vinny. When I used to do stand up, it's got to be about me when I'm on the stage. You got to kind of be conceited.
I don't know though. I think you're more the type of guy that you like to see people laugh and have a good time.
Yeah, I'd rather work for nothing and make people smile.
But this is what You were out there spending money for a drink and to eat just to make guys like me who would come and follow you around because I appreciate what you do, and we would have a great time, and you did it for free.
Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make friends and make everybody happy and
Yeah,
smile.
but I need you to go out there and make me some money.
What do I look like, a prostitute?
Yes.
Well, listen,
I'm not Terry McNeely.
eventually, I have a feeling it's going to happen. It may not be today.
If
may
it
not
does,
be
it does.
tomorrow.
If it don't, it don't. It's not like me and Paulie ever really
You know
had
what, Vinny?
anything spectacular.
I actually one day...
We work for everything we got.
I actually sat down one day and said to myself, you know what, if I had $1 million, Vinny, I wouldn't owe anybody a penny. I could pay off everybody I owe money and go buy a house like I wanted to in Florida with a nice new trike, and me and her could live comfortably and not owe anybody nothing.
It'd be nice.
But
And
that's what I'm saying.
that's my dream.
And I would be the same way. I don't need, if I made like this A-Rod and all these other guys that are making millions and millions. I mean, when does it just say to yourself, all right, that's it? I'm
Right.
done.
I made
now
$10
enjoy
million.
My life, my wife, my kids, or if I don't have a family, start a family.
Think about it, Vinny. They get $1 million a year.
And at that point, how are the girls doing?
My girls are doing great.
How's school with them?
Good. Sophia gave us a little thing today. She didn't want to go. I said, no. I said, I don't want you ever missing a day of school if possible. Knock on wood, you stay healthy, you go to school every day. She goes, well, then can you take me to Toys R Us after school?
Bribery.
Yeah, so I might just bring her. I mean, they've been great, so I can't complain. Gina, I got no problem with whatsoever. The little one is a little,
Yeah.
Well, leave her alone. She's going to
She
get
wants to stay
broken.
home with her daddy.
No,
Yeah.
she wants to stay home and come up here and just be by herself and play with all those dolls.
Aw. She's a simple girl.
Hello, look at her room.
Yeah, but she's a
All her
simple...
toys and all her stuff.
She's a simple person. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what? She's a
That's
humble
right, he's
person.
Right. So
She's humble.
is simple. Gina is a little different.
Yeah.
No, really.
You always wind up having children they're not all the same. They're all different in their own way.
You got it.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know.
You know, you have kids, you try just to teach them to be thankful, whether they have $1 or $50 in their pocket. And
You're right.
you can instill that.
My daughter Gina's learned the value of $1 since she's hit 8 years old. I took her we were at CVS, and she goes, "Oh, Dad, look at that. That's pretty cool." And she's such a good kid. I go, "Gina, you want it?" She's like, "Nah, Dad, don't waste the money." Coming from an 8-year-old, don't waste the money.
Right.
So she knows.
She knows the value of $1. She knows what she needs to do, and now she's going to do it. You know, because you see these kids. See in the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler's kids? They want Boss Water, and the kids dress in Italian clothes to go to Milan and
Give me the paper.
here and there. And eventually the kids realize you don't need flat screen TVs, you don't need Boss Water. You just need family and friends to really to be appreciated. You know?
Sometimes it doesn't sink into people, and then, I don't know, something happens, and you say...
When
you
it's
know what?
gone.
I don't need the Gucci bag and the Louis Vuitton bag and all this other stuff. Just need to be happy, healthy,
That's it.
and that's what counts.
Take care of your friends, take care of your family. You all stay close and be happy. You
So,
know?
Vin, are you coming to do a show this weekend?
Or is it Frankie?
Yes, I'll be there this Saturday.
Oh, who do you got coming down?
I have
Didn't he just say Paul and Annie from the Paul and Annie show?
Shut up. He interrupted you, Vin. Who do you got coming in?
La Rue. He's a rapper.
LaRue.
Why do I know the name?
Is that Johnny LaRue?
That's Johnny Lala.
No,
Ah.
I know that name, LaRue.
LaRue.
I don't know where from.
Well, if you remember, John Candy had a character named LaRue.
No.
Yeah, they're with the BURN movement. They show positive in the young and up-and-coming rappers. Well, you'll see, very nice guys.
Cool.
I mean, you're going to be there Saturday?
Sure. What
well,
time? You're doing Frankie's time or your time?
Yeah, well, this is what it is. I don't know. This Madhouse, they got me down there at 1:30. I don't do 1:30. I do the second Saturday, the last 2 Saturdays of every month.
Right.
At 12:30.
Right.
That's my show. But they got me up there as every Saturday at 1:30.
Because you want to know why? When you were doing it, Frankie was doing a show, and then you were doing a show after him for a couple of times.
No, just one time.
So they have you down as 1:30. So they just got to change it. No big
Right.
deal.
You know, it was just that one time that.
Okay, I lost you. Where'd you go?
Well, we lose Vinny.
Vin. Hello.
Vincent.
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think you're Johnny Lee.
I know they got me
Rockport.
down on the website that me and Paulie are from 8:30 to 9:30, and we're from 9 to 10.
Right, yeah. So that one time I did 1:30 with Astra, but the regular time is me and Frankie. We split them up.
12:30.
Frankie
Right.
does the first 2 Saturdays. I do the last 2 Saturdays.
Well, you know, Frankie's got that really interesting show. Like, I don't know.
Some pumps.
Yeah, I get excited when my heart skips a beat when I
Stop.
hear,
Frankie's good.
you know, sucking the sump pumps.
Here it is.
You know, listen, if you can stay awake.
You know, what we got to do one day is just invade his show while he's on.
You need to come in one day and do the show with me and Paulie.
You know what? Now that I'm telling you, it's getting better and better. So now I think, you know, my wife ain't listening because she's driving. She's going to be taking the kids herself.
Okay.
So I'm going to be available.
Cool.
You know?
You better watch.
So why do I? Because the thing is, Gina goes in one door, Sophia goes in another door, so I drop them off. But now they're both going into the same door. Gina said, "You know what? I'll go in the same door as Sophia."
Okay.
They kill me.
So there we go.
It's
So
been
now
a
she can
long
take them
time.
both at the same time.
Yeah, you need to come in and do a show with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, maybe. You know what? See, tomorrow I got to go.
We'll do a party on.
I'll come in. I'll surprise you.
Sounds good.
We'll make fun of Tom and Tom. We'll do.
Well, speaking about Tom and Tom,
we'll
they have
do
their show tonight.
the Spitfire. What is that?
Crossfire.
Crossfire.
And it's tonight at 7 o'clock.
Well, we'll put on wigs and we'll do Spitfire and we'll imitate Tom and Tom.
No.
Hey,
Paulie, I think if we got our own show on prime time, that's what we got to do.
We need an 8 o'clock show.
Something with a good show, and beat these Tom and Tommy.
We need an 8 o'clock start time and get a nice variety show.
Yeah.
And make use of this stage that's here. And I think we can do it, and we can have, we'll have them build, a couple of cages, and when the bands are singing, we can have go-go dances like they did, and, we can have, a shindig type thing. We can wear the skinny ties and bring back 1960.
Not the way you look.
Yes, I can. I can
What
do.
talent, do we have any, I don't know, do we have any, can we sing? What can we do? Can we...
Paulie used to sing until
I tore my voice up.
Until he keeps smoking and he lost his voice. And
I lost my ability to sing. I tore up my voice. Maybe if I quit smoking, it might come back a little bit. I can give it a shot. But we can honestly, we can probably get some people. Just don't have one guest. Have do an hour and a half, kind of like a Johnny Carson. Vinny can be Johnny Carson, and I'll be Ed McMahon on the side and just laugh.
Listen, maybe we could make my dreams come true, what I always wanted to do in life, and that's be a game show host.
Why don't we do a game show?
Now, wait a minute, don't take my idea now. I'm telling you, let's do a game show.
Yeah.
And you say, why don't we do a game show?
I'll do it with you.
Let's do a game show. What do you want to do? Roll the dice. Nah. Spin the wheel. Nah, they got that. Wheel of Fortune. Like a Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right.
All right, I got it. We'll have the Fortune Jeopardy. You spin the wheel, and then you got to answer a question to get the gift.
I tell you, you're amazing. Imagine if you had more than 2 seconds to think about a show.
All right, how's that? We'll call it the Wheel of Jeopardy.
Right off the spot.
You spin the wheel. It's between a number between $1 and $500. Brr, you get it. You get the $500. You get to spin another wheel for a bonus, and you can double or triple your money. But if you lose, if you lose, you got to do something really ridiculous to redeem yourself.
I like it.
Right? You boot them off as a contestant, you put them in a chamber, and you put a camera on them, and they got to do something really ridiculous to embarrass themselves to win their way back onto the show.
As you notice, I sit here quietly and I don't answer.
What do you think, Ben? Think we got an idea?
And I don't feed into his delusions.
Why?
Listen, it's. I brought it up. The game show.
No.
I like the idea.
Ben, the game show. The game show is a good idea, but what Paulie comes up with.
We can play it. Good evening. Tonight we're going to see who can throw the highest midget.
And our first contestant today ever on the game show, Frank Prince.
Yeah. We'll make Frankie toss toilet pumps.
Yeah, you really are.
Come on, Frankie would be down for it.
And our next contestant, Miss Monica.
See if we can. And you know what would be good? Put her in, like, make a stage where we put her in a window, and every time someone says something, like she's above a water trough, and every time, like, a little bit more, it keeps dropping. It's called Guess the Horrible Jokes That Monica Tells. And if you get 3 of them in a row, pashing, she falls in the water, and you get points. And whoever,
awesome.
Right? Whoever gets the most points at the end of the show, we'll call it Drowning the Comics. Like,
and you know what?
Now they have Bowling for Dollars. We'll have Drown the Comics for bowl.
Vinny knows pretty much all of her jokes. Him and Paulie.
Oh, forget it. She's done. She's a wrap. She's wet all day long.
The two of them would sit there and laugh and say her jokes before she did.
I went mountain climbing the other day. I don't know if you guys know that.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I made it all the way up to the top, all the way up.
And what happened?
I heard a voice.
Uh-oh.
That Dick's Sporting Goods
I love it. Are you a Jewish girl from the Bronx?
No, he's an Italian guy from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Benny, why don't we talk to Tommy and Tommy? Guess that punchline. It's kind of like...
I want to do a game show, but I don't know, but we can't give away money because, we got to start making money, not giving away money, but we should definitely do...
Don't we know people that have restaurants that, like, we'll call the game Earn a Meal, where you get, there's 3 envelopes, and you come in first, second, and third. I'm sure we know 3 restaurants that would give us a dinner for 2.
You're right. I do know.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah.
So... And that you win a free dinner, or you win gift cards, or Madhouse T-shirts.
Shit we're throwing out of our house.
Yeah, you can come to our house and pick through our garbage on Thursdays for Friday pickup.
I got a lot of shit here I don't need.
I got a ton of shit I don't need.
It could be a booby prize or whatever.
Yeah, why not? I think this would be hilarious.
Sounds good to me.
I'm ready. We just got to come up with the idea, the game show. And contestants could come on in.
Yeah, and we'll play like guess the band or guess the comic, or we can play like What's My Lion. We can get a real lion and put it in a box and see who's someone who's just brave enough to put their head in the box and guess what the lion's name is.
Or name that tune.
Yeah. Or we can. We can have 3 hookers.
And they got to guess what food it is.
We can play this one. Have 3 hookers that haven't showered in 3 weeks and play Name That Tuna.
You are so gross.
That is.
Have them on a shelf. Have them on a shelf with their names, and then you just tell them what region these things are from, and you have to name it. You got to guess where the tuna, what town it's from. It's a big Guess That Tuna.
You are gross. I'm gonna throw up.
That's nasty, Paulie. We can't do that.
What? That would be great. And then for the women, We can play smack the jackhammer. We can have guys with well-hung shabongis slapping them in the head, and they got to guess whether they're black, white, or Puerto Rican.
Holy shit!
Wow.
And then, you know what would be embarrassing if one of the girls said, "Oh, that's a Chinese guy."
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
What you mean, Mama? I ain't no Chinese.
Right,
Well, you're a black guy with the smallest dick.
Yeah. One hung wrong.
Oh my God.
Come on, Annie. You wouldn't play?
No.
No, Annie wouldn't play that. She don't want to get smacked in the back of the head with one of those.
Why? We'll play Guess the Testicles.
Are you
Guess the testicle.
Yeah.
Welcome to Guess the Testicle.
Right? And we'll have Monica is on blindfolded, but we wouldn't tell her it's called Guess the Testicle.
No, Monica can't do that.
She'd be blindfolded.
She made a scarecrow smile.
Yeah, I hear you. You ain't kidding. That poor girl. We got to come up with an idea. Because we got the
I'm
contestants.
sure you and Vinny would.
No, really, seriously. We need to play
Well,
good
you know
games.
what? You need to sit down with Vinny.
We can always bring back match game.
Not at Maggie on Park on Friday nights at 10. Okay? Not at
I love the way she plugs it.
Madhouse TV at 12:30.
You like the way she plugs that?
You need to sit down with him,
You should plug our love life like that.
If we had one, I would.
Well, maybe if we plug it, we might. Yeah, no, we
have to sit down and come out with a good show.
I think we can.
Well, you guys need to sit down.
I would love to come up with a variety show.
How about that Insight show that they got? I watch that sometimes with that guy there.
I don't watch Insights. I have enough insights.
I mean, those guys, they sing,
Oh, Reverend Jim.
Reverend Dennis and Rev Jim.
I think. See, but they do a quick variety show. We need an actual variety show where we're going to make use of the stage, not just for our personal thing.
You're right. I agree, because they
showcase talent. There we go. Talent showcase. Right? And Long Island's talent showcase.
That's not a game show. That's a talent show.
But we get a show out of it because we bring in like 2 or 3 different people, kind of like the X Factor meets, insanity.
Paulie, I got it. All joking aside, I got it.
Go for it.
A beauty pageant contest we run.
For homeless people.
Miss Long Island.
For homeless people.
I think they got Miss Long Island.
Well, then we'll do Miss Long Island Homeless. We'll
Miss Madhouse.
Yeah. Why don't we run an ad? We want to have a beauty pageant show for Miss Madhouse.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's a great show.
Right?
What would you do with $1 million? You ask the questions.
Right, like a regular beauty pageant.
You ever watch Happy Days and they ran the beauty pageant? Remember they didn't have the money to...
It's the truth. They didn't have money to pay them.
Yeah, and the Fonz came over and he said a date with the Fonz.
All right, so we'll make it. We'll find some guy and we'll make him the prize.
Vinny, my son.
Yeah, my son's a hoe.
All right, we'll set it up. We'll get a big picture of Vinny in his bodybuilding stuff, and this is, ladies, a date with the Vin Man.
Right. She wins. She gets a date with Vinny.
Perfect.
We'll send them to the gym. They could go on the gym tour before they go out, so he could work up a sweat.
And it's a $20 entry fee.
I think we should do it.
Now, if we get 500,000 girls at $20, not even. We don't need 500,000.
We need 100,000 women. That's $2 million. I think we can do it. I think we should have Miss Madhouse. She gets to be Madhouse Queen of the Year. She gets one of these houses like that we have here, but she puts her head in it. Right?
Oh, that's perfect.
Right? And she's got to wear the Madhouse house on her head.
You're crazy.
I say.
That's a great idea. Imagine your picture right there where it says Madhouse TV.
Right. Here, watch, man. Can you see me? How do I look?
Let me see. I love it.
I think that would be fantastic.
That's perfect.
I honestly think we should have a beauty pageant.
Well, you know what? You and Vinny, when you're not on the show, you could sit there and
We'll take
corroborate
10
and see what's going
girls.
on.
Take 10 girls. Tell them there's $100 fee, so me and Vinny can get $500 each.
Yeah.
Not that they're going to get a gift or anything, but
And we run this every week.
right. And then in July we have the big Madhouse Mad Off.
Yeah, but now here's the kicker. You can't have fake boobs, nothing like that. We'll
No, it's got to be natural.
an all-natural Miss Madhouse beauty pageant.
Right. No shaving. You're allowed to shave your legs. You're not allowed to shave your armpits.
Ew.
You're allowed to have mustaches are allowed.
You're an ass. You really are. But guys, I hate to cut this short. We're good for today.
Vinny, give me a call tomorrow, and I'll have a paper and pen, and we'll come up with a few ideas, and we'll run them past Tommy and Tom on Saturday. And I think the Vinny and Paul hour would be nice. But every week we get like a comedian, we get a band, and a hooker, and we can interview the
You know,
girls.
if Paulie wants to get on here, you're gonna die. The
Hump
hot
the
dog
monkey.
hooker.
Yeah, I want to get the hot dog hooker here.
I tell you, you got some awesome ideas.
See?
Yeah, she. My brother used to know her back in the day.
I like to put her on TV because I know this bitch will whip out her gozonis.
Hot dog hooker.
Yeah, the hot dog hooker.
Yeah, BAB has their number. I don't know how to get in touch with her.
Joey has her
Listen,
number
Bob,
too.
before you go, promise me one thing. On our show, we could have a monkey.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna name him Zippy the Third.
I always wanted a monkey. And
So
I
did
want to
I.
bring a lady in, like Johnny Carson used to have, where she comes in with the animals and they do all kinds of tricks and all that.
See, now there's a guest. We got the band the band to do a song and take us out. You know,
You can
we
have
got
that
the
guy-
comedian,
Hold on.
and then
What's
we
his
can have
name?
the animal handler.
Hold on. What's his name? The guy from Rockville Center.
Lefty, the one that got bit by the alligator.
He has all those animals and stuff. My brother knows them.
You know, we can do, really, I'm serious. We can do like an hour and a half show. Meet the animals, a stand-up comedian.
Hold on, check this out, Vinny. Guess what? I go to my brother's house the
Here
other
we
day,
go.
right? And we're telling him about you and JD and Gus and everything else and the whole nine yards.
Oh, my God.
He goes, really? He goes, tell JD I said hi. I was like, what?
Oh, he knows him.
My brother knows him. My brother
They're
is into
both car
cars, and my
fanatics.
brother went to his house and went to buy cars from him, and they go and they do shows together.
They do car shows.
Yeah, I know. He's big into classic cars, JD.
Yeah.
Yep.
My brother has 31 Model A's.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy his 1940 Ford. Thing is gorgeous.
Oh, his truck? Yeah.
A copper tone 2-door with the rolled interior. It's really nice.
Can't be cheap, I'll tell you that much.
A 40 grand.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, but it's got 675 horsepower to the back wheel.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but that's a lot of cannolis.
Yeah, but you want to know what? All I need is one good show.
He's got a bunch of cars. Beautiful
Oh,
cars.
let's see if this idea that we're going to put together works out.
I think we can do a variety show.
Okay.
Right?
I'm definitely going to call you guys tomorrow because...
Yeah, I want to
who knows,
kick
I might
this
even
around.
stop in there tomorrow. I don't know. I got to see how this day goes.
Well, if you can, come on by. We'd love to see you.
Because I would really like to kick it around, Vinny, because I keep trying to tell Tommy I want to do a TV show.
But you got a TV show right here.
You know?
Nah.
No, I want to do an actual variety show, not where there's a table where we're sitting at the couch. We can introduce guests out of the wings, and they can, like I said, we can have the comedians interview the comedians, have a band play a band, you know what I mean? Even if it's a tribute band, like to any of these other guys, you know what I mean? Something spicy and variety.
Well, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys for today.
All right, Mim.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you
Have a great
tomorrow,
day,
brother. Have a
Vin.
good day. Everybody in Madhouse, we're out of here. Much love, honor, and respect. Paul and Annie.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I think that would be so cool.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake.
I think that would be hilarious. To, oh my God.
Oh my God, I have no feeling in my feet. Where's my granddaughter? Oh my God.